It's Lena today, and apologies for the hair. It is not in a good mood today, so we're not going to worry about it too much. But I am here with Favorites and Fails Pyramid of the Month. I also have a Mo, as per usual, because as soon as I sit down to film, he comes running up here like, "What are you doing? I don't want to sit over there by myself." Anyways, let's get started, because these are always like 20-minute videos. At the bottom of the pyramid, I almost forgot to include this, and then I remember, because I had something else in here that I was just kind of meh on, because I was like, what have I been using this month? And then I remembered, there was something utterly vile in my empties that I needed to tell you about. And it is something that I got in my Beauty Box 5, the last one I got. And it is the LA Fresh or La Fresh Travel Light Oil-Free Makeup Remover Wipes. Like I said, these are vile. Anybody that's gotten these in an Ipsy before knows how vile they are. I did not, so I had to try them. I even saved one just so I could talk about it. For one thing, they stink. Like, I don't know what kind of smell they were going for, but it's like over-floraled crap. They're small. Like, this is it. Most wipes are like, let me show you my Kirkland's wipe that I have over here to wipe away swatches. In comparison, here's my Kirkland's wipe from Costco. And here is the LA Fresh wipe that is like twice as expensive. It's tiny. And it is damp, but it's rough. It literally feels like I'm putting sandpaper over my face, and that is not pleasant. And it tugs at my eyes, and it doesn't remove makeup very well, and they're expensive. I don't know how expensive they are, but I know they're expensive. And they're not even that easy to get, so don't buy these. They suck. If you get them in a bag, just throw them away. You will be saving yourself a lot of heartache. Ugh. I really hated those wipes. But I was like, I'm trying to try out wipes for everybody, so I'm going to keep using these because I hate myself. Next on the pyramid, that is at least not utterly horrible, at least in comparison to that. But a lot of people swear by it, and I don't get why. It is the e.l.f. High Definition Powder. It is the white powder that comes in a little sifter, and you have to dump it out. This is in my Finish 5 by Fall tag, and it was when I really started first using it, and I don't like this. Let me dump some out, because it kind of freaks me out, too. It's not really like a powder. It's like flecks of white, and it kind of freaks me out a little bit. And I don't know, it makes me look ghostly, and the packaging sucks, and it gets everywhere. I have to clean this thing up all the time. I think in one of my makeup tag, my basically weekly makeup basket things, I called it e.l.f.'s Little Box of Horrors. I just don't like dealing with it. Ugh. Anyways. And that is my opinion on the e.l.f. High Definition Powder, and I cannot wait to be rid of it. Next on the pyramid is something that my sister gave me, and I feel like crap for it's wet, saying that it sucks, but it kind of does. It is the Nexxus Salon Hair Care Carafee Restoring Strengthening Conditioner. And it's not awful, I guess, but I have to use like a palm full of it on my hair. Like, I have a lot of hair. We'll just show you. I washed my hair today, and that's kind of why I have it up. But as you can see, I have a lot of hair. So I have to naturally use a fair amount of conditioner. What? Today, when I use that, I have to use double the amount that I normally use. I can usually get away with about a $50 size amount of conditioner. But I mean, I have to fill up my whole palm to use that. And this stuff is super expensive. Excuse me. Nexxus runs like $15 a bottle. That particular one I would never purchase because of that. And I don't even know if I want to try any of the other ones because my experience with that one is just so lackluster. So we got one more thing at the bottom of the pyramid. And you may not be surprised when you hear about this. It is the Physicians Formula Sexy Boost Mascara in Ultimate Black, Blackest Black, Black Noir, I don't know what they called it. But it is the one that has the pheromones in it. Somebody is now trying to eat it. This is what the brush looks like for those of you that care. I like Physicians Formula Organic Mascara. I don't like this. This dried out in about a month and a half, and I had to add contact solution to it, which is sterile, so it's not going to make stuff grow in it. But I had to add a couple of drops of that to it to try to get some more product out of it, and it's starting to dry up again. And I told myself I'm not going to do it a second time, so I'm just going to keep using it until I can't use it anymore. But what annoys me about this is that this is a $10 mascara. This is one of the more expensive mascaras you can buy in the drugstore. And not only is it just kind of meh, like it's okay, I like my organic one better, but it dried up so quickly. And I don't know if I just got a bad thing of it, or if this is something that people experience. I know some people told me that they experienced getting slightly dry, their formula kind of drying out fairly quickly, but it's kind of gimmicky. I mean, the packaging's cute, but I don't think it's worth $10. There. That's my opinion about it. I don't think it's worth the $10. I think it would probably be worth about $7. But Physicians Formula is kind of expensive on its own, and most of their stuff is great, but that was kind of a dud. Next here, the Pyramid. This is where things start getting good. Although these products are great, but they come with a caveat, which is why they're not higher up on the pyramid. These are the eyeliners that I got at the Dollar Tree. They are the Milani Infinite Liquid Eyeliner, up to 24-hour wear, and they are not kidding. I have 01 in Infinite, I have 02 in Endless, and I have 04 in Forever. So can you see a theme? They even named these in ways that show how forever they last. And I'm going to swatch them, and then I'm going to show you at the end of the video that these will not move. They are not kidding. They are no joke. They do exactly what they say. For $1, these are a great find, and I would say that if you have a Dollar Tree near you and you can find these, to definitely pick them up. There's also like this silver charcoaly one that if you're not much of a colored eyeliner wearer would be probably great for you. Like, they're definitely bold. There's no problem with pigmentation or anything. If you get these two, don't put these in your waterline though, because they don't come off. I had to go and buy those little Almay Q-tips with the makeup remover inside of them. That was the only thing that I could stick in my eye to remove them, because a clean Q-tip with water did not do the job. So that is my caveat to these, and basically why they're not higher up is that they don't come off. Hell, these things stick through most makeup removers, honestly. I lucked up in that I was able to sit there long enough with the Almay Q-tip and not completely destroy my eyesight. But I wear contacts. I cannot fool with that crap. I had to wear glasses for 2 days afterwards. I think I even did a makeup part of my makeup tag that it won't be up before this, where I have to explain why I'm wearing glasses that day. And that I didn't wear makeup the next day because I just didn't want to fool with it. Okay, next on the pyramid, and I'm not knocking those things, certainly. Just be very careful where they get, because they got a little bit in my waterline because I shut my eye before they were dry. I'm like, oh, well, I'll just put it all up in my waterline. No, don't do that. Get that crap out your eye before it sets. Next up is something that I've been enjoying, but I don't know if it's anything really special, and I'm mad at the company for discontinuing my favorite product. It is the Vaseline Total Moisture Aloe Fresh Light Feeling Lotion. I bought this little small size because I didn't want to buy the big size and then hate it, because Vaseline also makes those gel moisturizers. They used to make an aloe one that I loved to use in summer. They discontinued that one. Now they only make the cocoa butter one, and I don't really like the smell of cocoa butter. I think it's too sweet to put all over my body. It would make me nauseated all day. This, to me, just has a very fresh and clean smelling scent, and it is telling the truth when it says light feeling. This is not greasy. This is great for those nasty hot days of summer wherein I cannot I had to go buy a different moisturizer because I had a body butter and it was just too heavy. Like, I couldn't stand the feeling of it on my skin after I put it on. So This would be higher up if it was the gel that I actually really, really loved, because that stuff dried instantly on me, but it's still moisturized. But alas, it is not, and it is still a really good product, and I would still recommend it to anybody looking for a light version of any kind of moisturizer. If you like the cocoa butter scent, they have that in this too. They even have like a wheat smelling one. I didn't like it, but to each their own. Next in the pyramid. There is no hate on any of the rest of these products, it's just some things end up listing higher than others. I have a sample of the Coastal Scents Forever Blush that I got in my Ipsy bag this past month. This is the only thing from Ipsy this month, because this is the only thing that really impressed me that I got to try. I didn't open my mascara. So this color is Elegant, and this color is Fresh. And so many people were complaining, I'm going to use that up in like 2 uses. They're actually quite pigmented. You could, this one is matte, this one is shimmery. If this went along with your coloring well enough, you could totally use this as a contour. It would be a little orange on me, so I don't. I use them both as blushes. I kind of combine them actually. But they're really good, and I looked up their prices. They are not expensive. Let's see, I'm going to pull it up again right now. Because I actually thought about picking these up. Well, now they went up. Coastal Scents is one of those websites that does all these sales every once in a while. It's like everything's 40% off or whatever. Right now they're $7.95, but they're, you know, well-sized blushes. I mean, actually, they're about this big, as far as from what I can tell from pictures and sizing and whatnot. But when I initially looked them up, they were $3.95, and that was just nothing short of amazing. And they blend really nicely too, so there's not, certainly cannot knock these. Like I said, I just wear them together. I use Fresh as more of a base, and then I use the pink one as, what's the name of it again? I use Elegant more as like a pop of color. And I really like them, and when I run out, I very well might purchase them. So I certainly had no complaints about my teeny tiny size. I put them in wrong. A lot of people were complaining to Ipsy this month that all their sizes were really small. But I really liked that one, so I can't really hate. Next, we are to the... Are we really? We are in the last tier of the pyramid, the second to last tier of the pyramid. And this tier is going to be devoted to products that I've gotten in a swap. The only reason that they don't top the pyramid is because I can't get them easily here. First up is the Chi Chi Viva La Diva Matte Lipstick in Game On. And these are so pretty. They're a little perfumey smelling, but you don't really get that on the lips. Here is a full look at the lip gloss, and here's a full look of this gorgeous packaging. And here is a swatch of it. This is not a color that I would have picked out for myself, but I like how it looks on me, and it looks really good. And this does have really good staying power because it is a matte. But it is not super drying, and if you top it off with a lip balm, it works very nicely. And there's nothing, I have no complaints about that lipstick. I really love it. And the only reason it is not at the top is because I cannot easily get it here. But the next time me and Hannah do a swap, which will probably be a while because it is so expensive to send that stuff back and forth. The next time we do one, I will make sure to request that she sends me that. Sends me more colors in that line. The next thing, she actually sent me this just as a gift at one point. But I love it, and then, like I said, the next time we do a swap, I'm going to specifically request this, hopefully, even if they have bigger sizes. It is the Miraness Absolutely Smooth Treatment Primer, and I've been using it the past week, and I found out how much I really freaking love this. It comes out looking a little bit like a lotion. Here, I'll just take that little bit off the top right there. But it really does, you know, mattify. It fills in my pores a little bit because I do have pore issues like right here. That's why I love the Benefit Professional so much, but I don't have a great camera, so you can't tell very well how much it is filling in my pores versus when I don't wear it. But it's great, and I'm almost out, and it makes me want to cry. I love this stuff. And finally, we have hit the top of the pyramid. Yay for us. And it is following the pattern of either something being skincare related or brush related as far as hitting the top of my pyramid every month. And that is, last month was skincare. What do you think this is? I'm not doing this on purpose. It just keeps happening. It is the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush. I don't know how I was doing my concealer properly before I got this. And I don't actually use it for concealer itself. I use it to pat in the powder that I use to set it with. I was using the Fergie Wet n Wild Mattify Take on the Day powder. When I ran out of that, I've just been using my e.l.f. one. And I used to have such a hard issue with creasing, and I was trying to set it, but I only had my e.l.f. Kabuki brush, which just cannot get up here. So I finally broke down and went and bought a brush. And it helps, it really does. And even if I do get a little bit of creasing, I can just run the brush underneath it and it completely takes care of it. And I love it. And I want to buy like 800 more, even though that's utterly ridiculous. e.l.f. makes some badass brushes, guys. I just have to remind y'all that, especially the e.l.f. Studio line makes some wonderful freaking brushes. Anyways, and that is it. Thank you for tuning in, and we will both see you guys next time. Bye!